You know that feeling? When the world doesn't just fall apart, it laughs while it does it. I came home early to surprise my girlfriend. I had dinner in one hand, and a plan to ask her something serious. But instead, I heard her laughing in the living room, with another guy. About me. About how easy I was to lie to. About how clueless I'd been. And I just stood there, takeout bag in hand, hearing my entire relationship collapse, in real time. My name's James Carter. I'm 27, a software developer in Portland, and until recently, I thought I had a solid relationship. I was with Alyssa for nearly 3 years. We lived together in a small apartment near Burnside. Cozy, comfortable. I worked long hours, sometimes from home, sometimes at the office. Alyssa, meanwhile, worked part-time as a TA while finishing her master's degree. From the outside, everything looked good. We were the couple people thought had it together, smiling at parties, taking cute photos during weekend hikes, texting each other inside jokes. I won't lie, there were good days. Days when I thought, this is it. She's the one. But if I've learned anything over the last few months, it's that betrayal doesn't come with warning signs. It slips in quietly, hides behind smiles, and waits for the right moment to stab you in the back. Let me take you back to the night everything shattered. It was a Tuesday. I remember because I'd been pulling long hours for 2 weeks straight, trying to finish a product demo. That day, my boss canceled a late meeting. For the first time in weeks, I was free before 6 p.m. So, I decided to surprise Alyssa. I swung by her favorite Thai place, Penang curry, no spice, tofu instead of chicken, just how she liked it. I even grabbed a bottle of white wine she loved, thinking maybe we could unwind together, maybe watch a movie, talk, just connect. I was excited, man, genuinely happy. When I got to our building, I noticed the door to our apartment was slightly ajar. Nothing major, just not fully closed. At first, I thought maybe she left it open by accident. But when I stepped inside, everything changed. Voices, Heron and a guy's. I stopped in the hallway. Just listened. Didn't move. Yeah, he has no idea, she was saying, laughing. I mean, he's always working. I can go out, do whatever. He never questions it. I've got him wrapped around my finger. Laughter. Clinking of glasses. My heart dropped into my stomach. I should have left. I should have walked out right then. But I stayed. The guy replied, his voice smug. As long as it works out for us, who cares, right? He's never gonna find out. She giggled. Exactly. He still thinks I'm just stressed from school. He even brought me dinner last week and felt bad for me. It's almost sad. That was it. That was the moment the illusion shattered. My world split in half. I backed out slowly, quietly. Closed the door behind me without a sound. Walked down the stairs like a ghost. I didn't go home that night. I didn't even cry. I drove. Nowhere in particular, just away. I crashed at my friend Nate's place, slept on his couch. Didn't explain much. Couldn't. The next morning, I blocked her. Phone, email, socials, everything. I didn't want an apology. I didn't want excuses. I wanted her to feel the silence. She didn't take it well. Over the next few days, the messages piled in. Dozens, then hundreds. Calls from unknown numbers. Emails. Mutual friends reaching out. Alyssa's freaking out. She doesn't know what happened. Of course she didn't, because I'd become so predictable, so dependable, that she never expected me to disappear. 1 week later, I found out who the guy was. Ryan. Same company. Same floor. Same guy who once asked me if I wanted to grab lunch. I'd talked to this man. Helped him debug code. I'd invited him to my housewarming party. And he'd been sleeping with my girlfriend. The kicker? He had a girlfriend too. Emily. Sweet girl. We'd all met once at a company mixer. Turns out, both of us were being played. I didn't confront him. Not at first. I stayed quiet. Watched. Waited. Then Alyssa showed up at Nate's. Crying. Broken. Her mascara was a mess. Her hands trembled. She begged me to talk. I let her in. She said all the things I expected. It was a mistake. It didn't mean anything. I didn't want to hurt you. But the truth was, she did. Maybe not intentionally, but she chose herself over me, over us, over honesty. I let her talk. Then I said the only thing I needed to. I was there, Alyssa. I heard everything. Silence. She broke down. I watched her cry. I didn't feel a thing. And then I opened the door. We're done. She begged, screamed, promised. But I was already gone. I stayed at Nate's another week. Then I went back to the apartment while she was out. Packed my things, left the keys on the counter, started over. But I wasn't done yet. Ryan still worked at my office, and so did his girlfriend. So I collected evidence, screenshots, messages, dates, times, and I walked into HR with a folder and a statement. The fallout? Brutal. Emily found out, dumped him. HR suspended him pending review. 3 days later, he was gone. I stayed, got promoted 2 months later. I didn't tell anyone the full story. Didn't need to. But word got around. People learned not to mess with the quiet guy. I rebuilt my life after that. Slowly, carefully, stronger. Now I live in a new apartment. I run every morning. I eat better. I sleep better. I deleted all our pictures, gave away everything that reminded me of her. And for the first time in years, I feel like I'm living for myself, not for some version of love I was desperately trying to preserve. You know what's funny? I thought I'd be haunted by what happened. But the truth is, I'm free. Free from her lies. Free from the guy who pretended to be my friend. Free from the weight of pretending everything was okay. And yeah, trust will take time. I know that. But when the right person comes along, someone real, I'll know it. Because this time, I won't be blind. To anyone out there who's been betrayed, you're not weak for loving, but you're strong when you walk away. And sometimes, leaving without a word is the loudest thing you can ever do.